Let's reset, friends. Let's reset our minds and hearts back onto Jesus. So let's start with the breath. So relax your shoulders away from your ears and take a deep breath into the belly through the nose if you can, filling it all the way up, and gently exhale, belly to spine. Continue this gentle but intentional breath as you listen to Romans 12:2. Do not let this world mold you into its own image. Instead, be transformed from the inside out by renewing your mind. As a result, you will be able to discern what God wills and whatever God finds good, pleasing, and complete. It's easy to get caught up in our day-to-day or in our worries and concerns, and it is so good to take a moment to reset and turn our eyes back on Jesus. That's what we are going to do in these next 10 minutes. So take a deep breath in as we get ready to move and worship. In and out. Then go ahead and come to standing at the top of your mat or wherever you're practicing. And bring your hands to prayer at your heart. Close your eyes for just a moment. Resetting here. Breathing in. As you exhale, reach your arms high and fold forward. Put a nice deep bend in your knees so that you can rest the belly comfortably onto the thighs. And you can even take your hands to opposite elbows here. It feels good to sway side to side. You can even shake your head up and down, side to side, taking out any tension. Or you can simply be still here. Taking another breath in. And exhale as you look up and step that right foot back. Hands framing that front foot as you tuck the toes, as you lower that right knee and tuck the toes, reach the hands high, inhaling here. You're going to go ahead and bend that left arm and place it on your left leg, reaching that right arm up and over to the left, stretching into the top of that right leg, breathing into the side of your right ribs, a place we hold a lot of tension in the hips and in the sides of our body. Go ahead and come all the way up to standing. Take a breath. Fold forward. And inhale, look and step the left foot back. Untuck the back toes and sweep the arms all the way up. Inhaling here. Use that right arm and bend it, place it on that right leg, reaching that left arm up and over to your right. You can even cradle the right side of your head to deepen the stretch along the left side. Go ahead and frame that front foot again, coming onto the knees and spreading the fingers wide, hands forward of the shoulders, tucking the back toes under. Lift the knees as you begin to drop the head and chest in between your shoulders. Hips stay nice and high. The best way to do that is to bend your knees. We're going to begin to pedal out your feet, so bend the right leg, straighten out the left, and pedal from side to side, making some room in the back of your legs. Taking a breath here. Reaching that right leg up, look in between your hands, begin to bend that right knee into your chest as the shoulders come over the wrist, and take your time and step that right foot in between the hands. You're going to flatten that back foot so the toes are facing the left side of your mat. You're going to line the front heel up to the back inside of your foot and come all the way up, arms out, bending deeply into your front knee. This is your warrior 2. Take a breath here, inhaling and exhaling, bending your right arm and placing it on top of that right leg just like you did before. Left arm up and over that left ear, breathing into that right hip, inhaling. Use your exhale to come all the way back up, straightening that right leg. Hips come to the back of the mat as you begin to fold over that right leg, still facing the left side of your mat. You can land the hand on the shin, ankle, floor, wherever is most comfortable for you. Bending that right knee, hands frame the front foot, and step it back into your downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Here in a moment, you're going to begin to lift that left leg, beginning to bend the left knee into your chest, shoulders over wrists, stepping that left foot in between the hands, flattening that right foot so the toes are facing the right side of your mat. Line up the front heel to the back arch and come all the way up. Inhaling, gazing out over those left fingertips. Take a deep breath. Inhaling. Use your exhale to take that left bent arm on top of that left leg. That right arm comes up and over, stretching through the right side. Going ahead and come all the way up, straightening that left leg. Hips come to the back of the mat as you bend over that left leg into your triangle. Land the hand on the shin, ankle, possibly the floor. And then coming down, framing the front foot with the hands, and again stepping it back into your downward facing dog. Coming into your plank so the shoulders are over the wrists. Perhaps come onto the knees if that sounds better. And all the way down into your belly. Coming into a gentle back bend here, straightening the arms, taking a breath, coming onto the knees, and come to a simple seated position here. And we're going to go ahead and straighten out that left leg, and the toes are going to be drawing towards your face at all times. And take that right ankle just above the left knee, making sure it's not on the left knee itself. Hands frame either side and inhale to lengthen the spine. Begin to exhale and fold forward, closing your eyes, taking a deep breath here. Inhaling and exhaling. Breathing into those areas of tension, resetting these areas you hold stress. Go ahead and come all the way back up, straightening that right leg out. Toes are pulling back towards your face, flexing your foot, crossing the left ankle over that right leg. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale, folding forward. It's unlikely that you will come very far forward in this pose, so just breathe into it, feeling the sensations but not any pain as you breathe. Go ahead and come all the way back up. And we're going to end by lying down flat on your mat. Heels to the edge of the mat. Heels in, toes out. Hands opening out to either side, palms facing the ceiling. And gently come back to your breath here. Begin to notice your body sinking heavy into your mat. Feel the backs of the heels resting heavy into your mat. And in your mind's eye, imagine traveling up your shins, up your legs, to the tops of your hips, and imagine them sinking heavily into the mat. Traveling up your belly, feeling it as it fills up with breath, and exhaling towards the spine. Your back of your head is heavy on the mat. It is such a sweet get-to gift to turn our minds on Jesus, because as we look to Him instead of our surroundings, He changes everything. As we are transformed from the inside out, we are able to discern what God's will is, and that is a place of freedom and light, even when life isn't easy. It's powerful that our circumstances do not have to change to experience that freedom and light, because we are transformed by the renewing of our minds as we look at Jesus through reading His Word and through prayer, and we don't have to live under the burden of this world, but under His light and easy burden. Sweet friend, Jesus wants to lift your burden and turn your eyes on Him. Continue those deep breaths in and out as I pray Romans 12:2 over you and your day. Father, we want to be molded into your image as we leave the worlds behind. Help us be transformed from the inside out by renewing our mind through your word and a relationship with you. We know that joy, untouched by circumstances or anything else, is being at the center of your will. There is so much clamoring for our attention. Help us keep our eyes on you when we wake up in the morning as we lie down.